In honor of Pokemon Legends ZA, I have decided to present to all of you all the Mega Evolved Honkai Star Rail Dino Heroes. First up is Mega Robin the Alamosaurus. She now has wings on her head, her back, on her heels, and even on her tail. She even has 2 pearls on her extended tail. While designing her Mega form, I took influence from Mega Dragonite. She still keeps the same element as her original form. The only difference is that she can now fly. A flying sauropod, it may not be scientifically feasible, but with Mega Evolution, anything is possible. Next up, Amphiloherda. Her front legs have morphed into hands, and her claw is now a hook, which she uses to hone her cryo powers. Particles of ice have now overgrown on her body armor. She now has spikes on her tail, a cloud of ice coming from her back, and even crazier, she has a giant brain, just like Mega Malamar. Look at the size of that brain. Our third Mega Evolution is Archaeotribe. In her Mega Evolved form, all the Tribbies have merged into what I like to call an Archaeopteryx Hydra. Above all, 3 heads are better than 1. This actually leans more to the King Ghidorah aspect of the design, since it has 2 tail feathers. Here's Tribby, Trinon, and Trian. All of them joined together into one Mega Evolution. Speaking of Mega Evolutions with more than 1 head, we have Ostro Fugway. She is now a Pyro and Electro dinosaur. As Tingyun's head merges with Fugway's body, their feathers are now this lavender white color, or silvery if you will. The older head, the one with the longer hair, spews fire, while the head with the shorter hair spits out electricity. Pretty cool, huh? That's not yet. Jingyuan the Chunk Kingosaurus now has a black coat. and electro markings all across his body. Even his shoulder blade and spinal plates are now infused with electricity. He even has a spiky, bald beard and bolts on his front legs, which give off that thunder dinosaur vibe. Next up, Argenti, the Dinosuchus. He now gets blue flames from his body, which somehow burn his flesh. Pretty gruesome. But now he has a sail that's erupted from his spine that is used to store fire inside his body. The fire keeps burning throughout his evolution, even on the sail. Next up, we have Jingliu, the Dryptosaurus, who has gotten the biggest glow up ever. She now has an axe-like tail. The axe on her tail is made of bone, retractable ice spikes, jaguar print on her body, and a cooler crest with eyes at the tip. Her bottom claws are infused with cryo-energy, allowing her to thrive in frigid environments. Next up, we have Ainu Arlen. His belly and back hairs are infused with electro energy. His horns are now lightning bolts, and his giant horn has become like a meat cleaver. His muscles also had to adapt to withstand that immense power. Now we have Eustrep's saber. She now has spikes on her body, a more vibrant blue scales, longer hair, and her right arm has been transformed into a sword. Take a look at that. And it doesn't even hurt her when she uses it in battle. Next up is Sunday. Like his wife Robin, he has wings on his head and near his tail area. And he also grew a feathery beard. And his halo is now orange, which symbolizes a more regal look. Galifushuan, on the other hand, has feathers. And she also has a concavenator-like hump. Her hair is longer. And she is faster. Like faster than a cheetah or the world's fastest train or whatever. And now, the most painful of all the Mega Evolutions, Giga Acron. The Nihility powers turn her scales into a pale white color. And they also corrupt her arms and legs, making them look more monstrous. Electro spikes can be seen on her tail, and her hair is now a blood red color. It's soaked with mega energy. She has become corrupted by the mega evolution. That she has become a rage monster. A less painful mega evolution, on the other hand, belongs to Anaxa. He now has a pearl on his tail. His brow horn looks like a deer antler, and he has Dromass features on his head, and his front paw has now merged into a Dromass foot. This is a reference to the game where Anaxa is just obsessed with Dromasses so much that he can't stop loving them. And I implemented the elements of this creature to him. Next up, we have someone unexpected, High Lens. She now has a cape made out of pure water. She has a school mask, and she rides on a coral. Joining her are animal spirits, a fish, a whale, and an octopus. Kellen March's Mega Evolution takes a more horrifying turn as she leans into the Evernight aspect of her new design, which is based off of the new character in-game, Evernight. Heading into the hybrid zone, we have Mutayukong, a Mutadon with feathers on her back and on her tail, just like a peacock. Her talons are now elongated, and she has a ridge-like wing. Her regular form doesn't have the features, but what her regular form doesn't have is the draconic flowing hair. Ooh, that's sexy. Here we have the female protagonist. Nixtel. She now has wilder, more deranged hair, dendro spikes on her tail, more feathers on her legs, and she now wields a bat, filled to the brim with mega energy. Prepare for Cypher in her mega evolved form. She now has a growth, a horn-like growth on her head. Her head is white. She now has feathery growths, dragon wings, and on her right leg, you can see a ball made up of electro energy, like she's playing soccer. Next up, we have Silver the Albertosaurus, who seems to be enjoying her mega evolved form. She has a goofy tongue sticking out, her hair is longer, and she has a very protective shell. Despite looking abominable, she doesn't actually look bad to me. She's just a little too goofy. It's okay to be a little goofy when designing mega evolutions. I get what Game Freak were trying to do with Mega Victory Bell and Mega Dragonite and all that shit. And also, we got Tiny Ratio. He's now got a ponytail and an olive sail flowing with hydro energy. And he also has a fake head on his tail. Man, it's like a two-headed Tanny's Tropheus. And as you guessed it, his underbelly is violet, and his surface color is white. Just like his wife. Not trying to be racist, by the way. Here we have Titanaglia. Her body has infused with lightning. The sail on her neck has become longer and more spiny, and she now has a second tail that's shaped like a lightning bolt. Now she's truly the goddess of lightning, believe it or not. Here we have Mega Evolved Kalis. His frill is shaped like a baseball bat. He now has a vine for a tail. And his toenails have now become hoofs. Perfect for trampling other enemies. Wait. I forgot something. Mapu Dan Hang. He now has a beard and the features of an Eastern dragon. including horns. His claws and toenails are now crimson red, filled with mega energy to the brim. This is an absolute tank, and his hair is longer, referencing his Imbibitor lunae form. Ugh, sorry. Anyway, back to the video. Our last but not least Mega Evolution belongs to Velocianching, who probably got the short end of the stick here. He now has 3 feathers, one on the top and one in the center of his head. And his back and tail are completely covered in feathers, just like a real-life Velociraptor. But his limbs, however, have now transformed into a spear and a shield made out of ice. That's why he is called the Frostwind General. And I've saved the best for last. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mega Chomp. His horns at the frill have gotten bigger. His brow horn now resembles an antler facing downward, tipped with electric energy. Electricity also fused his upper beak and nose horn to create an upper jaw made out of lightning. Speaking of lightning, he now has electrical feet and a bushy tail that conducts lightning. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Dino Slash! Triceratops Mega Evolve! His teammate, Ace, now has a mask. Ooh! He has yellow boots. And he has feathers. A feather collar, feathers on the tip of its tail, and bird-like wings. Because dinosaurs are actually birds. Get it? Dinosaurs are birds, right? Moving on. Okay. Moving on. We have Mega Paris and all of her Mega Evolved glory. Her crest has split into parts, creating a Y-shaped crest. Her beak resembles that of Tedyshadros, a genus of hadrosaur. Her eyelashes, neck mane, bushy tail, and bushy wings tipped with berries are all forged from dendro energy. And she has bushy stockings at her back legs. And now, we have the big T-Rex himself, Terry. He gets fire all over his body, a fiery horn, fire in his mouth, fire in his heel, fire on his elbow, and fiery dragon wings. Also, blue flames spew from his tail. Mega Energy and Pyro Energy have merged to create this powerful T-Rex. Here we have Mega Evolved Spiny, who takes inspiration from the accurate Spinosaurus. Her jaw is now split. She now has a shark fin instead of a sail. She has webbed feet all over, and a shark tail, which help her maneuver through the water better. Moving on, we have Tank the Cychania. Mega Energy have upped his name, Tank, to another dimension. He now has bull horns, more spiky armor all over, and his tail club has grown pincers. You definitely don't wanna cross paths with this guy, or else there's gonna be a bloody mess. Akron's good old flying friend Cloud Jumper the Quetzalcoatlus finally gets a Mega Evolution. With 4 bird-like wings, a feathered tail, blue feet, and a mullet made out of white feathers. He is like a legendary beast of the prehistoric world, with a divine design. He's gonna be a big threat in the story, and also really helpful. Here we have Titan, the biggest of the biggest. Because of Mega Energy, his feet are now green. He has a green patch covering his eyes, like a mask. His fingies on his neck and back have become bigger, and from the tip of its tail, a palm tree is beginning to sprout. Does this tree grow coconuts? I'm not too sure. And to end this video off, we have the cutest of all Mega Evolutions, Dolores the Aquilops. She has pink features all over her body, a floppy pink thing on her tail. Her arms have now become pink, but what sets her apart from all the other Mega Evolutions is the inclusion of the giant drill horn, which she uses to drill from the ground. She sometimes gets headaches from drilling with that drill. Because of the Aqualite, she is now super fast and agile, helping her avoid trouble easier. So that's it. Which dinosaur would you Mega Evolve and why? Write down in the comments below, and I will see you next time.